Well, Pennsylvania's Amish population is the largest it's been, and researchers say it's prompting some Amish families in the Lancaster area to move farther west. Now, Lancaster County area is the largest Amish settlement in the country, home to around 44,000 Amish adults and children. CBS 21's digital content producer Grace Miller joining us live this morning, and she spoke with an Amish expert and director at Elizabethtown College. So, Grace, why are more Amish families, moving more west?
Yeah, so we're really looking at this Lancaster area. It's called the Lancaster settlement, right? And as you mentioned, it now has around 44,000 people, these researchers are finding, as of May. And so because of this population surge, it's kind of been steadily climbing. They told me that the Amish population actually doubles in size every 20 years.
Wow.
And so because of that, when you're looking at such a densely populated place like Lancaster, there are simply less farms that become available once you have more people. And so, that causes two shifts, kind of. One is a shift away from farm work, but then you also have those people who are still searching for those properties, but they're not able to find them in Lancaster. So they move more west. When I say west, I don't mean California. I really don't even mean Pittsburgh. I just mean relative to Lancaster, west to like Adams County, Littlestown area is kind of where they're seeing some families move.
Gotcha. And Grace, how is Amish life changing as fewer families stay on these farms?
Yeah, so researcher Steven Nolt says one of the biggest changes is just that 2/3 of Amish families today aren't involved in farming. And it used to be closer to 90%, like 40 years ago. So that shift away from agricultural work is one of those biggest impacts. Although we technically still have more Amish farms than ever because of the population, we're just seeing more people do different things as well.
Can you tell us what information do we still need to know if this moves west? It's a long-term trend?
Yeah, so I heard from the researchers that it's something that they still have to monitor.
Okay.
They are seeing a trend of some families moving, but this hasn't yet made a dent in the data. So they're hoping to track that long term. And they have a great program over at Elizabethtown College with all of that information online and stuff too. So we should know next year, it seems, maybe a little bit more information.
All right. Thank you so much, Grace. And she will be back also throughout our newscast this morning. We're taking a live look at the article on our website, diving into the shift away from farming, government interaction, misconceptions, and moving west. You can check out Grace's full article at cbs21.com. Pennsylvania's Amish population is the largest it's been, and researchers say it's prompting some Amish families in the Lancaster area to move farther west. Now, Lancaster County area is the largest Amish settlement in the country, home to around 44,000 Amish adults and children. CBS 21's digital content producer Grace Miller joins us live this morning. She spoke with an Amish expert and director at Elizabethtown College. So, Grace, why are more Amish families choosing to move west?
Yeah, so we're looking at this area in Lancaster, like you said, what's called the Lancaster settlement, right? And these families there, now there's 44,000 adults and children, like you said, as of May. It's causing several impacts that researchers are starting to see right now. One of those is that, there is less farmland available in the Lancaster area as there are more people there. And so some Amish families are starting to move west, and by west I mean more like Littlestown, Adams County, to find some of those desired properties.
And Grace, Littlestown Borough in Adams County is seeing an increase in Amish families. So what's the reaction there? I mean, what are people telling you?
Yeah, so I got in touch with the mayor actually, who said that they are seeing an increase in Amish-owned farms right outside their borough district. And she said that it's resulted in several new Amish businesses in Littlestown, and that her sense after being in those businesses is that it has ultimately been, well accepted, these new people living there. She said there were some initial complaints about horse and buggy traffic, but after, sitting down with everyone and kind of getting everyone to see eye to eye, those concerns have kind of been washed away.
And what information do we still need to know if, the Amish choose to continue moving west?
Yeah, so the researchers I spoke to at Elizabethtown College said that they are still monitoring this phenomenon. The kind of shift of some families moving west isn't yet impacting the data. It's just a trend that they're seeing right now. So they do release that population data every year. So we should see some more next year, hopefully.
All right. Well, Grace, we appreciate that breakdown. Looking forward to seeing that piece. You're going to take a live look at our article on our website, diving into the shift away from farming, government interaction, misconceptions, and move west. Of course, you can check out Grace's full article at cbs21.com.